Your friendly neighborhood YouTuber is rated PG-13. Parental advisory, explicit content. Viewer discretion is advised.
Your friendly neighborhood YouTuber is brought to you by Gangsters and Demons on YouTube. Check it out. Oh yes. Here is the Tower of Terror. Get ready. This is going to be a long video. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber, and here we are, guys. We are going to be talking horror movies today. It is Halloween. Happy Halloween, everyone. I was going to think about what I was going to say. Happy Halloween, you creeps. So, as you guys see right here, we have a tower of movies that we're going to be reviewing all the way up, almost to the top of my shelf, my X-Men shelf up here. So we're going to take a look at some of my favorite movies, some of my favorite horror movies, some of the favorite movies that I grew up watching, all horror movies pretty much, being that it is Halloween. And also we're going to talk about some movies in here that I bought and I never watched. And we're going to talk about some movies, that are some of your favorite movies as well. So if you guys have a favorite horror movie, leave your favorite horror movie in the comment section and let me know why. If you want to wait to the end of the video and see if we picked one of your favorite horror movies, then you can wait to the end of the video. But I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible, guys. This is something different. I've never done something like this before. We're just gonna go ahead and try to knock it out as quickly as possible. So let's put my camera down right here. So grab some popcorn, break out the lotion, take off your pants, and let's get horrified. How'd you like that? All right, so we'll start at the beginning of the top of the tower, the horror of the Tower of Horror. That's what I named it. We'll talk Monster Squad. First movie up, just a random choice right here. Now, I discovered this movie. I didn't grow up on this movie because it was actually from 1987. I only discovered this movie recently. So if you guys like the Goonies, then you guys will probably like the Monster Squad. If you like anything horror related, you know, with Dracula, Wolfman, Frankenstein, I guarantee you guys will love this movie. It's a really, really awesome movie if you guys like fun entertainment. Next up, Army of Darkness. Come on, man. This is one of my favorite horror movies. If not I can't say the favorite horror movie because I have a lot of favorite horror movies, but man, what can be said about this, guys? If you've never seen this movie, check it out. I definitely recommend it. You won't be disappointed. Next up, Ghostbusters 1 and 2. That's right, Ghostbusters, baby. Check this out. I don't think I've ever watched this. I've seen Ghostbusters 1 and 2, but I don't think I've ever watched these DVDs. Yeah, they are DVDs. That's how old school I am. I think I got these at a dollar store, and I think I only paid like $10 for them. But it was a great deal, so I picked them up. And yeah, man, Ghostbusters. If you guys never seen Ghostbusters 1 and 2, then you guys are missing out. I like Ghostbusters 2. Not as good as 1, of course. But 4 film favorites. Love all these. Actually, I didn't realize I had the Freddy vs. Jason. I have to watch that. I didn't realize I had that one. Wes Craven's New Nightmare, awesome movie. Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child, probably one of the best. Next to maybe Part 2. 2 was pretty good. I liked Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2. But I think out of all these, I mean, I like all of them. Freddy's Dead was kind of horrible and cheesy, but I still liked it. All of these are really, really great Freddy Krueger movies. I mean, listen, all the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, I think, are done really, really good, man. I like them all. I don't think there's a bad one that they made. I could be wrong, but yeah, I like all. I like these 3 in particular. Freddy's Dead is okay, but you know. Next up, we have another 4-pack right here. We have Halloween 2, Rob Zombie. Frankenstein, Dracula, and Underworld. Now, I've only seen 2 of these movies, Dracula and Frankenstein. I have never seen Underworld, guys. Never seen it. I hopefully plan on watching it soon because I've heard good things about it. Just never watched it, never seen any of the Underworld movies. I've seen parts of it, but I've never seen the whole thing, man. I know, it's hard to believe. And Halloween 2, I have not seen Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. If you guys have seen that, let me know. What do you make of it? Was it a good sequel to the follow-up? Let's go up here again. Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter, decent movie. It's actually a pretty good movie, man. I'm not going to lie. It was actually a pretty well-done movie, man. I definitely do recommend it, man. And it's Tim Burton. I didn't realize Tim Burton presents I don't know how to pronounce his name. But yeah, I definitely, if you like entertaining vampire movies, I definitely recommend that. Wolfman, very underrated movie. Benicio del Toro, Anthony Hopkins. I definitely recommend it, guys. If you guys have not seen this Wolfman, it's definitely worth a watch, man. It's a good movie. I definitely recommend it. Very underrated. Tales from the Dark Side, the movie. Awesome fucking movie. Great. It's actually 3 tales, right? 3 tales. Great movie. Definitely recommend it. One of my favorites growing up. You know, there's all the people that played in it. If you guys never seen it, watch this movie. Dawn of the Dead. This is the unrated director's cut right here. This is the 90s version. I believe it came out in the 90s or the 2000s, right? 2004. 2004 this came out in. It's a great remake of the original Dawn of the Dead. Definitely check it out. 28 Days Later. It's a good movie. It's not my favorite, but it's a good movie. 28 Days Later. Definitely recommend it. I haven't watched it in a while. I definitely want to rewatch it sometime soon. Let's get some more movies down. Next up, we have It Chapter 2. Good movie. If you guys, I'm still fond of the original Chapter. The original It movie. But this one was good. I like them both equally good, but my heart kind of leans a little bit towards the original. So there is It. Here is Halloween unrated director's cut. This is another movie I've not seen. I have not seen any of the Rob Zombie Halloween movies. If you guys have seen this Rob Zombie Halloween, let me know. How was it? Did you guys like it? I plan on watching it maybe on Halloween, maybe today. Ninth Gate, definitely a movie worth watching. Roman Polanski film, Johnny Depp. It's definitely an interesting movie if you guys like thrills and suspense. Final Destination 4-film trilogy. We have first one, second one, third one, and then the remake. I think I've seen, I can't remember if I've seen 3. I can't remember if I've seen the remake. But there's Final Destination. If you guys like that kind of stuff, I definitely recommend it. Here's another movie I have not seen. Look at that blockbuster, bro. I have not seen this movie with Kiefer Sutherland. I heard it was a good movie. I heard it was an interesting movie. I definitely want to watch it. If you guys have seen it, let me know. Altered States. I've seen parts of this movie. I can't remember the movie that vividly. If you guys have seen Altered States, let me know. I heard it was a really, really good movie. That's the funny part about me is I buy stuff and I don't even watch it. The Cell, very underrated movie. If you guys like Seven, if you guys like Silence of the Lambs, you guys will definitely like The Cell. Awesome movie, very underrated and underappreciated horror movie. Great visuals, great cinematography. Scanners is another movie that I've briefly saw here and there, never saw the full thing. Let me know what you guys make of Scanners. I have not seen it. Is this another Kiefer Sutherland movie as well? I can't remember. David Cronenberg. Yeah, man. I definitely want to watch this movie. I have not seen it. I heard good things about it. Let me know if you guys have seen Scanners and if it's any good. Red Dragon, awesome movie. Of course, it's based on, the Hannibal trilogy, Silence of the Lambs. Great. It's a great movie. Edward Norton did an amazing job. What's his name? Jeremy. Is it Jeremy Irons? Or not Jeremy Irons, but what's his name? I forgot his name, bro. The guy who played the bad guy. It's not coming to me. Let's see. Edward Norton. Ralph Fiennes. Is it Ralph Fiennes or Ray Fiennes? Yeah, that's who played it. Played the bad guy. He did an amazing job. All the actors did an amazing job in that movie. I definitely recommend it. Prometheus, a very underrated movie. A lot of people complain about the dumb characters in this movie, but I think that's what made the movie. It's an awesome movie. If you guys like Alien, I definitely recommend it. Great visuals. I like it. I can recommend it. Tremors, classic movie. Grew up watching this movie. Awesome freaking movie. I don't know if it would be labeled as a horror movie. I guess it would be, right? Awesome movie. There's nothing I can say about it. If you guys never seen Tremors, great fucking movie. The Ghost in the Darkness, not really a horror movie, but it is kind of. If you guys never seen it, I do believe it's available on YouTube for free. So you can actually watch this for free on YouTube. Great movie. Check it out. Predator 2. Great horror film. It is a horror film. It is kind of a sci-fi horror film. It is a horror film. You know what I mean? I think it is. I think they're horror films. I think Predator can be labeled as a horror film, right? Both of them are great. The two great best Predators right here. Danny Glover did an amazing job. Very overlooked sequel, but I think these are the two best Predators I think ever made. So I definitely recommend that. You guys probably have seen it. I think everybody has seen the first two Predators anyways. Another, I guess, underrated horror movie, Dark City. One of my favorite movies from the director of The Crow. This is an awesome movie. One of my favorites. I can watch this movie anytime, guys. If you guys never seen Dark City, check it out. Alien quadrilogy, 4 movies. We have Aliens, Aliens 3, Alien Resurrection. All of them great movies, man. I definitely recommend them. And look, I have not watched it. I bought this damn thing. I have not opened it. Of course, I've seen all these movies, but I have not watched it, bro. I got it because I got it for a good, cheap price, man. But yeah, there's that right there. I recommend all the Alien movies. The 4, anyways. American Werewolf in London. What else can you say? Classic movie. One of the greatest horror movies ever made. If you're not a horror fan and you've not seen this, then you're not a horror fan. That's all I gotta say. Night of the Demons 2. I really like Night of the Demons. Night of the Demons was a good movie. I think the sequel was just equally as good. I definitely recommend this sequel. If you guys never seen Night of the Demons or Night of the Demons 2, definitely recommend it. The Crow, not really a horror movie, but I guess it could be considered a horror movie. Great fucking movie. One of the best movies ever made, in my opinion. Brandon Lee's last film. Awesome, amazing movie. It's a good movie for Halloween, too. If you guys want to watch something for Halloween, perfect movie for Halloween. Great movie. And it takes place on Devil's Night, too. And actually, I guess it wouldn't be considered a Halloween movie because Brandon Lee's character and his wife, they get married on Halloween and then they get executed on Halloween. So I guess it is a Halloween movie, right? This is a fine film collection. All of these are great movies. If you guys never seen it, but 7, I brought this out because 7 is a horror movie. Great movie. If you guys never seen 7, awesome fucking movie. All these movies are great right here. If you guys never seen it, I love all these movies. Matrix, Dumb and Dumber, Malcolm X, Goodfellas. All of them are different, but I definitely recommend all those great movies. Just going off a horror topic. Night of the Living Dead. George A. Romero's. This is the remake. This is from the 90s, right? Or 80s? Was it 1990? I think it came out in 1990. Great freaking movie. Definitely highly recommend it, guys. Awesome remake. Definitely recommend it. And speaking of, here is Return of the Living Dead. Right there, man. This is one of my favorites as well. I love this film. It's an awesome film, bro. If you like cheesy, horrible horror movies, I definitely recommend that. Speaking of, Creepshow 2. great. One of my favorite, favorite movies growing up. I watched this as I was a kid. That's probably why I'm demented. Creepshow 2, I think, in my opinion, I think is better than the original. Yeah, I said it. Do I have Creepshow? I don't think I have Creepshow. I don't think I have the original Creepshow. I think I just have Creepshow 2. I could be wrong. But I definitely recommend it if you guys have never seen Creepshow. Nightmare Before Christmas. It is a Halloween movie. Great movie. I mean, if you guys never seen Nightmare Before Christmas, then you're missing out. Nothing more I can say about it. First season of Tales from the Crypt. All of these are great. All of these stories are really, really great. They're classic. I got the first season, all of the seasons, all of the series, Tales from the Crypt, they were really, really great, man. Let me take this out. All of them, I definitely recommend. Here's the stories right here. There's the 2-disc set right there. I definitely recommend Tales from the Crypt. Every single one of the Tales from the Crypt, I can watch every single one of the episodes anytime. All of them are really done really, really nicely. Speaking of, well, actually, Dracula. This is the complete legacy right here, Dracula collection. If you guys never seen any of these older Draculas, 1931, Dracula, Dracula's Daughter, Son of Dracula, House of Frankenstein, House of Dracula, Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein right here. I definitely recommend this, guys. I've seen them all, but I don't think I've, let me see. Holy crap, they came falling out. But yeah, I definitely do recommend this. And this cover glows in the dark right here as well. If you guys never seen any of the Draculas, the older Draculas, Bela Lugosi's Dracula, I suggest watching it. Dusk Till Dawn, awesome fucking movie. If you love vampire movies, this is like right up there, man. Right up there with amazing vampire movies. Speaking of Lost Boys, I think probably the quintessential vampire movie. I can't think of any other great vampire movie. I mean, there's been a lot of them, but I think this is right here at the top notch. Cheesy as all hell, but great. Besides maybe Bram Stoker's Dracula, I think Lost Boys, in my opinion, I think it's my favorite vampire movie. I'm trying to think of some vampire movies that I've seen. Nothing is coming to me, even though I did mention some in here. I think this is probably my favorite vampire movie. Just growing up in the 80s and 90s. Hellraiser, Hellbound, awesome fucking movies, guys. If you guys love gore, this is pretty much where it all started, I think. You know what I mean? I think Hellraiser was like the first like horror, like gruesome, horrific movies that I myself ever watched. Okay, we're finally coming down to the finals. All right, Night of the Creeps right here. Awesome fucking movie. Like I said, it's in the tradition of Return of the Living Dead. If you guys like this, you'll probably like Night of the Creeps. Another Creep Show. Here's the first Creep Show. Awesome movie. Definitely recommend it. Like I said, I have a fondness for part 2, but Creep Show is just as equally as iconic. The very first It Chapter 1. Awesome movie. They did an awesome job with this one. I think I liked the first one, this first It Chapter 1, better than Chapter 2. But like I said, I think the 90s version is better. Speaking of, here's the 90s version right here. We'll just get this out the way. Here's the 90s version right here with Tim Curry. Awesome fucking movie, man. Definitely recommend it. I probably, if you guys never seen any of the It, I recommend them both. They're both equally good. Let's see. Here is, Return of the Living Dead Part 2. Here is the sequel to Return of the Living Dead. So here's Night of the Living Dead, Return of the Living Dead, and Return of the Living Dead Part 2. There's actually a Part 3. I don't think I've seen it. Maybe I did. I can't remember. But yeah, I definitely recommend this. It's all in the same tradition of these movies. Definitely recommend all 3 of those movies. And there you have it. Evil Dead 2. I recommend both of these if you guys like Army of Darkness and never seen Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2. Recommend it. Awesome fucking movie. Scream Trilogy. Great. They're all great. I like them all. I have a fondness for part one. Part one was just done really, really nicely. Yeah, it has its flaws, but every horror movie does. Man Trilogy. I guess you can considered a horror movie. It's Man. It's, I definitely do recommend this. Same director that did Evil Dead did Man. So he is kind of a horror director, in my opinion. Ghost Rider, Hellboy, right here. I love them both. I guess they can be considered horror movies, right? They're a good time. They're a good movie. They're good movies to watch around horror. Speaking of Halloween, Trick or Treat. Great little movie. Kind of a hidden gem. Not too many people know about Trick or Treat. Not too many people know about Sam. I definitely recommend it. Maybe not as good as Chucky or Child's Play, but I definitely do recommend it. We got two more. Life Force. Watch this fucking movie. If you love cheesy 80s, 90s movies, sci-fi shit, if you like aliens and stuff like that, and Return of the Living Dead, you will love this movie. It's a great fucking movie. Watch it. And then we got some classics right here. Some of the movies that I grew up watching. The Seventh Sign, I don't really know much about this movie. I watched it, and it's okay. It's not that great. That's what happens when you buy a 4-film collection, is they always give you like 2 or 3 good movies, and they throw in a movie that's not really that great. But these three, The Blob, such an underrated horror movie. Christine, amazing movie. One of my favorite movies to watch. I can watch it anytime. And then Fright Night, just an awesome fucking movie. Speaking of vampires, this is actually one of my other favorite vampire movies right here, Fright Night. If you guys love vampire movies, Fright Night is it. All right, guys, I went through probably 40 movies right here. We knocked out an entire tower. There was some of my favorite horror movies that I own. I do have other favorite horror movies that I do not own, so maybe we can do this next year with some other additions. But yeah, man, I recommend most of these, 99.9% of these movies, because a few of them I have not seen. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section, guys. Let me know what your favorite horror movie is. Did I leave out any? I'm sure I did. Leave in the comment section, what is your horror movie that you would recommend to me? All right, guys, I just want to thank you guys for watching, and happy Halloween. Peace out.